let's do some adventure gaming here. So if you missed the last session, it is up on the YouTube page if you'd like to check it out. Or you can find the link to the playlist directly on the Google Sheet there. To get you all up to date, we are currently playing as Grace, and we're trying to help Gabe, who is suffering from a little bit of being a werewolf or something. So to help him with his ailment, we are collecting these 3 scrolls that Ludwig hid inside his castle. Now, as you can see, we have found 2 of these, which is terrific. There they are.
I think I only need one more act.
Yes, so these are, this is the lost opera of the composer guy whose name is escaping me right now because I just simply do not remember. But we spent most of chapter 4 learning about him. So anyways, we need the 3rd act. All of these were referenced in a flashback in the beginning of this particular chapter. Thank you, Wagner. That's right, Jordy. Thank you. Thank you. I do have a picture of the final spot, so you can see it here. So he is obviously looking behind him, but the lower spot here, you can't see my cursor, but basically like the panel, the plain panel next to the chair is where he hit it. That bottom bit is kind of a like the lower part. You can push it, and it's like kind of it has a, I don't know, secret compartment in there. So with that in mind, yeah, obviously we're trying to figure out where the heck this thing is. So my best idea, based on the image at the top here, is that it's like here. It's this spot right here, under that particular painting. Like that seems to match up. There are chairs. I'll make this a little bit bigger. But here you can kind of see, like, that bottom part is this panel here. This seems to be the same pattern. Now, to be fair, they're all over, so maybe there's another window here. Maybe literally if I click here, it'll bring me there. But no, it brings me back here. I guess it could be any of these sort of spots, but this one seems to match only because of the bottom of the painting color kind of looks the same as the one up here, but either way, it's in this room somewhere.
Grace Nakamura.
Grace Nakamura. The other thing that I'm struggling with a little bit is that there's this hotspot, which I can kind of grab in a few different spots, kind of in every little window area.
That adjoining hallway might be useful.
And unfortunately, that's not very helpful. We know that the hallway could be helpful.
That adjoining hallway might be useful.
So it's kind of an interesting spot. Again, there does not seem to be a hot spot that, you know,
Grace,
excuse me, is in the right place here.
That adjoining hall.
So we're kind of seeing the adjoining hallway thing. We can look at these
paintings do represent scenes from Wagner's Lost Wolf opera. At least that's one mystery solved.
Like it could be under this one as well, but see this bottom exit here, I think is only gonna bring me to this wide shot again. But again, this is the spot, I think. Wagner, yes. Richard Wagner. What's opera, Doc? Nothing up here. You can click on this, the chandelier, I guess, but nothing occurs. In our inventory, we do have a silver heart, which I believe needs to be used at our other location because we need to make like a... trying to save Gabriel and make like kind of this offering, I guess, to the Black Madonna, I believe. So yeah, we have that. Gerda gave us that. And what else do we have? This is Von Glauer's letter. Which, again, should not... I don't really know if there's anything for us to do there. Car keys. Grace's wallet. Which I have tried to use a number of times.
My wallet. I converted some cash to marks at the airport. That adjoining hallway might be useful.
So, my other thought here is perhaps it's under this one. The one that this guy is in front of.
I don't think the guards would be sympathetic to my cause. These paintings...
This could also be kind of close to it as well.
I don't think the guards would be sympathetic to my cause.
So the problem is I don't know. I mean, maybe this guy will leave. I was kind of talking about this, I think, at the end of last stream, being like maybe this guy will move or something. But I have yet to see this guy leave this spot. I feel like this is wait, what? Okay, we just go back here. I feel like this is his zone here.
These paintings do represent scenes from... I don't think the...
So yeah, this is kind of what's tricky here.
I don't think the...
So the guards, apparently, they won't accept bribes either.
I don't...
This is a pillowcase.
I don't think...
Ooh.
I don't think the...
I mean, like, what is...
Fresh sheets. That was nice of Gerda.
Can't, like, open this, right?
Fresh...
No, just fresh sheets.
I don't think the...
Because... she leaves this room, so this guard here will go from here to here. Yeah, not exactly, right? Yeah. And then this one, there was a guard positioned here, but like they had a little kid come in and we ruined this chair.
I don't want to sit in the chair, but perhaps there's a way to convince the guard that someone else did?
So we did that.
I don't think... According to Gabriel, Ludwig was arrested at that door. Well, he never did make it to the tower, so I guess I don't need to worry about what's up there. The Black Madonna from Altadine. Ludwig really had a connection with her. I wish I could have seen these through Ludwig's eyes, like Gabriel did.
Yeah, this is kind of the trickier part here is that like we're trying to figure out what...
I can almost feel Ludwig again, seeing these things. I wish I could have... I wish... These linens look... More swans. I don't think I need to... I don't need to get...
Yeah, this is all set now. Can't click on that.
I doubt.
The usual stuff here. Again, we've gone through this text on earlier streams, which is why I'm kind of zipping through this now, because we've heard it already. But yeah, I mean, like, is there just, like, a different exit? Like, this takes us out of the castle, I know. Like, do I need to maybe use this on here to be like, oh, this, maybe that's what we have to do? Where does it begin? Are you the first one? No. Maybe the hint is via a story or something.
These paintings.
Doesn't seem to be the way to go here. Still have all this mail. Can't use the priest card presumably until after. We're also, so in the other location, we are awaiting the church service to be over to be able to basically take care of this and this. They're kind of tied together, these bits and pieces.
These that adjoining hallway might be useful.
Yeah, to your point, Bernie, it seems like Grace is the only tourist, other than the little kid that came in here who we framed for, like, I don't know, peeing all over the chair or something.
These that adjoining hallway might be useful.
Why, though? Like, why? Why would you say something like that? Why would you do that to me? Might be useful. But, like... how? You know? Just trying everything just in case we're in a weird situation like we were with the
adjoining these
like we were with the whatchamacallit. The book and the phone.
These paintings. Nice view. Nice.
I guess, I mean, I must not have the thing I need. I don't really know. I don't know how else to move on here. Head back to Rittersburg. All right, Electric Dragon, take care. Have a good night. Catch you when I catch you.
Ed has offered to help, but I can't think of anything she can do at the moment. I'm not sure why.
Thought the castle was entirely accessible when you had the tour tape. Yeah, it is. Just about. I mean, the only thing that was not available, I guess, was the was that hallway thing. It's not that we can go back there now, but that wasn't even a hot spot.
There's nothing in the secret passage that could help me now. I don't have time to put the rest of the sheets on the bed. Like the lion on the Ritter talisman. Interesting. Ritter ancestor. There's nothing in this. Nice view.
Okay.
I think the time for research has passed.
That's not good.
I think the time for research has passed. I think the time... I think...
Okay. Let's have a seat. I mean, one thing that this chapter has done is it has cleared out a lot of the old stuff.
I wonder if Gabriel...
from my inventory.
I don't have time for that today. I don't have time for that today. I don't
have time for that today.
I don't... What could I possibly say to Von Glauer that would make any difference now?
Okay, that's interesting that we have a line back for that.
What could I possibly say to Von Glauer that would make any difference now? What could I...
I don't know.
I don't have... I don't...
That's interesting.
I don't have... I don't...
Ultimately, nothing to take out of that. But that's interesting that we got a Von Glauer comment from Grace. Von Glauer or Gerda. Yeah, apparently not.
I'm not sure why she...
Sure what you want to see of that.
I'm not sure why... Ritter and... I don't have time.
Too much
Grace Knockham.
do or okay.
I thought Gabriel said... I thought...
Okay, I don't think there's anything here. Again, we're gonna have to just go through this thing with a comb. It's tricky because it's like I don't know if we're missing an item or I'm missing a hotspot or I have to speak to somebody or do something and that will push everything forward a little bit more. You know, particularly this game, and really both the Gabriel Knight games that I've played, both the first and second one here,
St. Georg Church.
have like this tendency to sort of like kind of gate it a little bit.
The Madonna.
Kind of just have to
St.
do
Georg,
it.
patron saint of the Schattenjägers.
Ooh, excuse me. It's just the exit here. I always have to check. It's gonna be like something new, you know?
These coffins. Martin. These coffins. Those look.
Okay. Yeah, this is where Gerda had the
Wolfgang.
bits and pieces with the not that, but this.
These coffins.
Yeah, okay. So they're all the same type of deal. Alright, so I'm gonna rule the church out here. We'll keep it moving here. The flowers are dead, that's the
The
change.
lilies died after all.
And I don't think there's any sort of thing I can do here
The
with...
lilies died.
Yeah, the lilies died.
The lilies.
So it doesn't look like I can do
The-
much here.
The lilies.
Like, can we use the... No. I mean, that's like one new item that we didn't have the last time we did this. So that's something I should keep in mind.
Werner looks about as interested in talking to me as I am in talking to him. He feels pretty bad about Gabriel. Ludwig, I wish there was something I could do to help him. Ludwig.
Ludwig.
I have no idea what that says. She can't give me any more advice now.
Oh, what is this?
I think I'll steal one of these rolls.
Please do, dear. You're thin as a rail.
What in the heck? Are you...
I don't need another roll.
Golly. So what are we gonna do?
I picked up a roll at the Gostov, but I've lost my appetite again.
Okay. A roll. What the... Okay. What do we do with the rolls? If that was the piece that we missed, I swear. Roll strike again. Yeah, this is the film set all over again here. Alright. Since we're here, we'll pop in and see Gabe quick here. Because maybe, again, I don't know what we're going to do with a roll. Feed the pigeon? Is it a pigeon? I think it's a pigeon. Oh, right, it's outside, right? And I still don't really understand why what the significance of the bird is yet, but we're on a roll. Okay, you're in?
I might be able to get the bird now, but I need something to put it in.
Need something to put the bird in. Ah, what a conundrum that is.
I might be able to... That's the...
So use the whole roll there.
I don't want...
We need something to hold.
I might be able to get the bird now, but I need something to put it in.
Why do we need a bird? Why is it that we need a bird? I don't think there's anything in here to...
I thought Gabriel said this...
Okay.
Anders offered...
You have a bird cage?
Grace...
It's not the pillowcase, right? Like, I'm not about to walk in here and just effectively kidnap this this bird, right? That would be silly. That would be crazy. That would be crazy, right, Grace? Yeah, stick it in your shirt.
You're just gonna help me out for a bit, and then you'll be free.
Okay. Yep. All right, I'm there now. I'm here. I'm in now. All right. Of course. So my hunch is that we have to use that with the hallway somehow. Bird in pillowcase.
The pigeon seems to be doing okay in there.
Okay.
Gabriel won't be needing his car for a while. I don't think he'll mind if I use it. At least not if I don't tell him.
Do not sleep with the bird, yeah. Kenneth all over again. Oh dear. You know, I mean, like, maybe we let the bird free in the hallway. That could be useful. And that will draw attention away from the spot. Oops, I did it again. Such a weird 180 line conundrum. Okay. I'm gonna try that. See what happens. Let's go. Okay. Boy, this sure is an adventure game. It sure is. It sure is. I love that we could have just gone in here and done anything. But no, we needed to do it this way. Very good. Hopefully the bird made it. I don't know how far of a drive this is. Be free from whence you came. Do not eat it. I like that Grace can just pick this bird up and shove it into a pillowcase, drive all the way here, and then let it go. This guy's just like, oh, birds. I can't do anything with birds. This must be the spot. Okay, yep, here it is. Let's go. Right. Amazing. No bird. I didn't pay the ticket. And I thought it was just gonna drop off the side. Like, oh my gosh, just killed it in broad daylight. It takes this job very seriously. So the dog is asking me to use the bathroom quick, so I'm gonna take a really quick, like 2 to 5 minute break to let her out. We will continue this 100% as soon as I get back, so hang tight. I'll leave you with some music. Let me really fast save, real quick. This is, bird in hallway. Nonsense. Bird in hallway. Okay. Yeah, BRB. I'm just gonna let the dog out. I'll be right back. Folks, here we are. Perfect. All right. Back to the game. Okay, so we have the 3 bits now.
This is the only copy of Wagner's Lost Opera.
So what do we do here? Never played a police quest game. I guess the fastest way out of here is probably here. Do we check, I guess, and see if the service is over?
These all...
Exit. It's kind of like a little bit of a weird space. Hello. Is it? Oh, okay, we're in.
I don't want to disturb her. I don't want to disturb her. The walls are covered with silver penitent offerings.
Okay. Okay, so we're ready. Let's do it. Here you go. Take me to the good stuff.
I'd like to make a prayer, Father.
Like, as if he's never seen the card before. He gave us the card like a minute ago. Like, what is this? Oh, that one. Yeah. Literally pushing Grace along.
heart urns.
Oh, right.
I think I know which one is Ludwig's, but how am I going to get it down?
Don't know.
I think I...
Okay, I guess this is a distraction situation, perhaps? Okay, so we can leave. This guy's just like doing all he can for us here.
If I could get away with moving that chair, I could reach the urns.
Okay.
If I could...
Moving a chair. Okay. What do we have going on here?
It's the Lady of Altading. It's...
Okay. Everything else comes back out here.
He's praying for me. Good. I need all the help I can get.
Appreciate that she's whispering to be respectful. Do we give him this? Do we put this up here? Okay.
The walls are covered with silver penitent offerings.
Our offering, no bueno at this point. That's fine. This goes back to the monk.
I don't...
There's nothing new in here, right? There's nothing I can do now that he's out. Nope. What is this?
I don't want to disturb her.
Okay, that's a human. Okay. Very good.
I don't want to disturb her.
Big hitbox. Okay. Knock out the monk, yeah. I mean, there's nothing in here that... I saw the prayer thing, card thing. Would you like money?
I think I know.
Okay, so there's some sort of...
If I could get away with moving that chair, I could reach the urns. He's praying.
Okay. Okay, we just have to hop down next to him. How are they lighting this? It's the brightest candle ever. Ooh, Bonnie tree? Sure. Yeah, you want another tree, bud? Yeah. Come over here. You sit. This one's coming to you from Cat Brown, Bon. Where are you? There you are. Here you go. There we go. Thank you very much, Cat Brown. She's ready for bed, I think. You ready for bed? Do it after we're done gaming here. Sound good? She is so sweet. Thank you very much for the redemption. Thank you. More Bonnie the merrier, I say. Wishes that she could backseat.
If I could get away. I think the box is for penitent offerings.
Ooh, okay. We need that. I just noticed that our inventory swapped around too. It just looks like one of those giant cookies that you can get, like at like the mall kiosk, where they like give you that giant cookie.
Lady of Altoding, take this gift.
think you know why I'm here. I apologize for even thinking of violating your shrine. But you know I need to get what's inside Ludwig's urn. I think you want me to help him, and Gabriel. Gabriel may be egotistical and selfish, but he's got a good heart, I think. Anyway, he doesn't deserve this curse. Help me help both of them. Please.
Oh. Here we go. Yo. Only responds to German. Okay, is the wind more powerful enough for us to do a little...
If I could get away with moving that chair, I could reach the urns. I think...
Okay. Okay, so there's wind blowing through. Wind. I guess we need to get the monk out of here? Is that what's being suggested here? Whoa! Grace did a moonwalk. How sick was that? That was great. We need that. That's for later.
if I could get...
Is there more over here? Oh, I didn't even know there was a thing over here. What is this?
I hope this works.
What is it? A door? Oh, okay.
I only have a few seconds.
Uh-oh. I guess I better click. All right, get up there. Pick the one you need. I don't know which one it is, I'll be honest. By MJ, twisting her head through a rib cage. Just be taking that, thank you kindly. Oh, careful, Grace. Let's put that in there with the backup pigeon. So what was the monk doing this whole time? Who is this guy? I guess these are just people who probably saw her do all of that, and they're just going, yeah. What's the look of concern for? That was a very sweet moment, I thought. Oh, this guy, let's go. Thanks for the hospitality. Yeah. go. Wait, what? 2 months later? Wait, what? Did we miss something? Or no? Okay, all right, we're in the theater. Okay, cool. We get to do all the things that we've sort of talked about in chapter 4. Oh, this is very exciting. 3 scrolls, yeah. Right? That is a little bit light. A full opera. All right, so we've got sort of what might be an outdoor area. Got a table. Excuse me. We've got an exit behind to the left, and we have, of course, the punch-in on the poster.
Der Fluch des Engelhart by Richard Wagner, conducted by Herr Klaus Immerding and Herr Georg Immerding. I can't believe we've pulled it off.
All right.
I can't
believe we pulled it off. All right. Well, what's in here? You're on a roll. Honestly, the bread was what was holding me up. The roll. The bread. Take that. Is that just a it's a program, I guess? That'd be helpful. Oh. Okay.
The Curse of Engelhart by Richard Wagner.
Let's go.
Act 1. Many years ago in a small German village there lived a young man named Engelhart. Engelhart was a lowly blacksmith's apprentice. He was fair-faced, but by nature gentle and shy. Being orphaned, and having lived with a blacksmith in virtual slavery since his parents died, Engelhart had nothing in the world to claim as his own. Nothing, that is, but an amazing talent. For 10 years, the beautiful and much-desired wares that had passed for the blacksmith's own had actually been produced by Engelhart. The blacksmith, a greedy and vain man, was determined to keep this a secret. He forbade Engelhart to ever work the metal in front of another soul, on pain of death. But the blacksmith's ingratitude went further still. He was so plagued with envy of Engelhart's talents that he treated Engelhart like a lazy and worthless dog.
All right.
The other villagers, assuming that the blacksmith's behavior toward Engelhart must be deserved, followed suit. Now in the same town there lived a rich baron. The baron maintained a patronly and righteous face with the villagers, but it was rumored that he was actually unspeakably cruel and wicked. There was also a young maiden, Hildegunde, who was lovely and good-hearted. Hildegunde was the only one who took pity on Engelhart and was kind to him. Engelhart loved Hildegunde madly, but was too shy and too penniless to even speak of it. In the first act, we learn that Hildegunde's parents, blinded by the prospective fortune, have betrothed her to the Baron. When Hildegunde learns of this, she is terrified and protests that the Baron is reputed to be evil, but her parents brush this off as jealous rumors and demand her obedience. Poor Hildegunde is too good to defy her parents' wishes, and so she reluctantly agrees. The Baron, with great public ceremony, sends Hildegunde a betrothal gift of a silver jewelry box.
My goodness, okay. Go on.
Hildegunde, overcome by her fear and anger at the betrothal, casts the jewelry box into the fire. She is immediately remorseful and pulls it out, but it is too late. The delicate silver has been badly marred. Hildegunde fears for her life when she sees the damage. She is afraid the blacksmith would report the damage to the Baron, so she approaches Engelhart and begs him to help her. Engelhart thinks of his master's warning, but determines to disregard it for Hildegunde's sake. He melts down the silver and constructs another box even more beautiful than the first.
Oh.
When Hildegunde sees his great artistic skill, she falls in love with him. The two come together in an aria of love, but their bliss is momentary. What about the betrothal? The young couple, knowing the Baron will never relinquish his claim, decide to run away.
Okay, well, the plot fastly thickening here. On to Act 2.
Act 2. The Baron learns of Hildegunda and Inglehart's disappearance. He is so furious that he hires hunters to track the pair down. Hildegunda and Inglehart are found and arrested. In a public trial, Hildegunda pleads their case in a stirring aria. She tells the townspeople of Inglehart's great skill and his mistreatment by the blacksmith. She tells them Inglehart is good and kind. The blacksmith should be turned out for his evils and Inglehart given the shop. Then she and Inglehart could marry and live in peace with their neighbors. Her parents chose a groom for her, but she begs to be allowed her own choice. It is then the Baron's turn to speak. He declares that he has been terribly injured, a victim of a wayward girl. His marriage claim was first. There can be no other. He implies that if the villagers do not help him make it right, he will remove his aid from the village coffers. Then the Baron turns to Inglehart.
Oh boy. This is quite a pickle they're finding themselves in here.
By the rights of the injured, the Baron announces he is empowered to set a curse. The Baron curses Inglehart with a terrible and ancient malady, that whenever the moon shines in the night, Inglehart will become a marauding wolf. The village is terrified of wolves and has been plagued for many years by a local renegade wolf which has taken the lives of many children. The Baron further declares that because he is merciful, he will still marry Hildegunda, but not until she renounces Inglehart with her own words. Until she does, he will keep her safe from further shame by locking her up in a small room at the top of his house. The villagers naturally side with the Baron. Hildegunda goes to her prison, and Inglehart does indeed become a wolf at night. At first, Inglehart is hated and feared by the villagers. They make the sign of the evil eye at him and will not tolerate his presence in town. But soon, rumors start to circulate about Inglehart the wolf. It seems he is always careful not to harm any human being nor any domestic stock.
Interesting. How come everybody always has a curse up their sleeve in these things? Crazy. Doesn't get those things. Pick it off a tree. That's a good point. I can get rid of that. Good call. Bloop. You were a loved one. Yeah, right. Alright, we're over here.
In fact, he even does some good for the villagers. He scares away bandits and he keeps the renegade wolf at bay. No more children are lost to the fangs of the night. Inglehart's kindness shines through even the dire nature of his curse. Hildegunda, meanwhile, still loves Inglehart as much as ever, whatever curse he might be under, and whatever acts that curse might force him to commit. When she hears of Inglehart's successful mastery of the curse, she dedicates herself to him forever. Hildegunda tells the Baron that she will never renounce Inglehart. The Baron's plan having collapsed before him, having given Inglehart dignity rather than removed it, he flies into a rage. He tells Hildegunda that he will marry her anyway, and on the morrow at that. She will become his wife or her parents' lives will be forfeit.
Is this LeChuck we're talking about here? My bride. Ha-ha.
Act 3. The final act begins with the wedding feast for Hildegunda and the Baron. Hildegunda has cooperated due to her fear for her parents' lives, but now that the service is over, she is horrified to find herself that Baron's wife, and is mourning her final separation from Inglehart. After her poignant opening aria, the Baron approaches her and tries to draw her back to the party. He calls for the entertainment, hoping to cheer her up. In strides a traveling show of minstrels. They wear comic costumes and full face paint and immediately proceed to play and juggle for the crowd. One of them, a mime with a tragic frown painted on his face, seems to want to hover near and amuse the bride. She keeps brushing him off, clearly depressed and tearful, and he does his best to make her laugh. After the amusing antics of the minstrel's first song, the tone changes and the minstrel's music grows dark and theatrical.
Goodness, what's going to happen next?
The Baron protests, preferring the comedy, but he's reassured by Hildegunda's father. The minstrels gather in a circle around the frowning minstrel. They whirl around him, and he slowly sinks from sight. The music grows more frantic. Suddenly, the minstrels burst apart like petals, and standing in the center of the room is a wolf. The villagers scream, but Hildegunda cries out that it is Engelhart. The wolf does not attack the crowd. It only lifts its head and begins to howl. The Baron screams at the wolf to stop, and he screams at the villagers to kill the wolf, but they only stare in horror. The Baron pulls his hair and gnashes his teeth. He rises and makes it to the center of the banquet hall, where he falls down in a heap of wedding silk. What emerges from the silk is another wolf. Engelhart has revealed the Baron's terrible secret for all to see. He was the renegade wolf that had terrorized the village. The Baron wolf escapes from the hall through the main archway. Engelhart leaps after him.
I mean, if he had a curse already up the sleeve, you know, if he got another weird thing happening, yeah, it makes sense. Good gravy. All right, last page. Last page. What we got?
The villagers rally in a cry of horror and fury. One of the men grabs an axe from the wall and entreats the others to follow. They will stalk and kill the murderous wolf. The villagers storm through the archway. Hildegunda follows. The final scene takes place in the woods outside the village. The villagers hunt the two wolves. They follow the wolf tracks, singing of the apparent ferocity of the battle between the two wolves. Hildegunda answers the men's excitement with her own fear for Engelhart's life. The crowd emerges into a clearing. There, the two wolves are engaged in a final deadly embrace. As they watch, Engelhart triumphs and the Baron wolf sinks to the ground and dies. Unfortunately, Engelhart is mortally wounded. His curse has been broken by the Baron's death, but it is too late. Hildegunda sings her love to him, while the villagers pronounce him a great hero. Engelhart dies, and all mourn in a sorrowful final aria.
Well, how about that, huh? I mean, I'm interested. This is going to be very interesting. Okay, so we can go up the stairs.
I already have a program.
We got our program. Let me quick save here because we have moved into a new location. And this is months later.
I could use some fresh air, but I don't have time to go outside.
No time to go outside. Okay, we flip to the bottom. Okay, so this is where we could be going. Oh, how big is this place? Holy. What's in here? Door number 1? What's gonna be our bread roll down here? Look at this. This is not...
Lots of drains around here. At least they don't have to worry about flooding. I'm not sure why I'd want to do that.
I don't know either, but I mean, what the heck?
The furnace doesn't appear to be running at the moment. I'm not sure.
Okay, don't know why we're doing it. Very good. Okay, so we have a boiler, I guess, or a heater. And that's not behind us, right? It is behind us. Okay. What's in this door? An identical room.
Lots of drains.
That we can't go down from. Okay. Oh my, look at all the doors. Am I gonna have to, I have to remember.
Grace, now.
Okay. So we know from here, we've got, I might really break out my my notebook here. But from the area with the stairs that we came down is the furnace. Might be important. Doesn't appear to have anything else. Let's just take this thing to the end. And this gets to a corner. There's a drain in every room. I'm sure that will become important at some point. Who designed this place? I'm not talking about the game designers. I'm like, in the lore of the story, what is this? I mean, I guess I've never been to an opera. But like, what's the story here? What is the purpose of all these rooms in an opera house? Do we have like a power? I forget what you call these things. This is the power. Trip the switches, etc. We're taking those. Breaker box, thank you, Jordy. That is it.
Not much in here. Not much in here.
Okay, so I guess that's important that we took the keys. Not to be confused with those keys, actually.
Gabriel's car is parked across the street. I thought I'd be driving him home before the opera tonight, but that's obviously not going to happen.
Okay. Obviously.
Keys from the panel box in the basement.
It appears that that's everything that we can get out of there. And maybe we can use...
There's nothing else in there.
Okay, can we use this on that? No. That was the end of this, so next row. Okay, we have more stairs up over on that side. We have a door shut over there. A grate. This is the bottom corner.
Cool air's coming in through that vent. It must lead outside.
Okay, so a vent that leads presumably outside. Do you have anything else? We have the talisman, letter, chandelier diagram. Okay, man. Grace, please. Please have... What is happening here? There we go. I'm trying to read everything. So this is the crystal thing?
Wagner's layout of the theater. Wagner.
Okay. Nothing special to the naked eye here, right? There's no flip. No, we're good. Okay. Is this a new letter, by the way? Is this a different letter? No, this is the same one we had before. Okay. Fine. Still have the priest's card. That's interesting. Okay, got it. Let's check this door over here. What is this?
How quaint. These little latches hold the doors open. How
quaint.
If I started closing these basement doors, I'd never find my way out. If I started
Never find my way out. Okay. And so that's all. Wait.
If I can't get Gabriel back to Rittersburg before tonight, this room might do the trick. But I need to be able to lock it.
Skipped something there. Maybe we can get it again. This is just her opening the door, I guess. Grace phasing through the door with her hand. Okay, so we have to get him back to Rittersburg tonight. This door might do the trick.
Looks like an old set piece.
What's over here?
Looks like an old set piece. A lot of theater junk.
The theater. We're keeping that, right? It's like Grace has a... Yeah, just... Where did it go?
A lot of theater junk. A lot of theater junk.
That's awesome.
It says private.
I love that you can just take something as big as whatever it is and just pick it off camera, and it's like, okay, I have it now.
A lot.
That's awesome. Okay, cool. All right, well, I guess that's good. I wonder where we are gonna... I guess what we're gonna do there, I don't know. All right. And then presumably this ends up here. Did I miss a row? No, right?
Grace
Nakamura. Okay, so we can close these doors.
If I started...
But not yet. Okay, let's go up this way and see what happens up here. Grace getting her steps in today, that's for sure. Oh, we're back here now. So we came up from here, presumably. God, so much. This is a massive place.
That rope might come in handy.
Why were we not able to pick it up on the first spot, I wonder?
Oops.
Theater death count up to 1 at least now. I like that there's a bunch of workers over here who are also just like, whatever. Whatever.
They'll find something else to use with the pulley.
It's like kind of hilarious. Grace is like the ultimate like, oh, well, I don't know what's going on. Was that me?
I have no desire to go out on stage.
The Wilhelm scream. This is insane. This is massive. Are each of these rooms? That's crazy.
We have 1 hour, people.
Hour to showtime.
Herr Emmerding.
Yes, Mr. Costello?
Herr Emmerding, I must again protest about my lack of vocalization in Act 3. I have not a single note until the transformation hour.
Now, how many times do we have to go over this? You are disguised as a silent minstrel.
I know that. But an aria, sung to the audience, off to one side, would be very effective. Hildegard has one.
Yes, but the audience is not supposed to know it's you until the transformation into a wolf. It's a surprise. You know, surprise.
I realize that's the way it's written. I simply disagree with its effectiveness.
Your opinion is noted. It's time to get ready, Georg.
You go. I want to go over this one more time.
Imagine, like, you know, you just found this opera. It's been lost for a really, really long time. And you found it, and you're putting this thing together, and you get cast as the lead character, basically, in this lost opera. Historical moment being performed for the first time in history. And you're like, I disagree with the effectiveness of the choices here. If this wasn't the situation that it is in this game, I think that's where you tell that guy to go take a hike. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy.
There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium.
What is going on up here? I don't know. Okay. I guess there's a second. This is massive. I may not have time to go through all of this tonight. I was hoping to keep going.
There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium.
But, like, the more I explore this area, the bigger it gets.
There's no easy...
Oh, oh, I see. We can't even get out here.
There's
Haul
I'm
her over
nervous
to.
enough. Thank God it's not me on that stage tonight.
Okay, well, I guess door number 2. Or here.
There's no...
Does not look like there's anything of note here. So hard to tell. Okay, yeah, we're just showing up through the boxes, I guess. Okay, that takes us to the middle area? No, we're in here now. This is crazy. That's my leg.
I'm nervous.
All right, let's go talk to our buddy here, Georg.
How are you holding up, Georg?
Oh, man. I'm going crazy. I wish I had never blackmailed Klaus into letting me conduct.
Don't be ridiculous. The opera was your discovery, Georg, remember? You'll be famous after tonight.
Blackmail.
Assuming I don't make a complete ass of myself.
Okay, I guess I'll let you go. There's nothing else. Do you want a rope? Probably not a good time for that if you're nervous. Oh, what happened here? Oh, I opened the movie section here. Don't want that. All right. Anything else I can give you? Would you like to review the story? No? Got some keys. Do you need to review the setup here? You're good. You're good, right? Yeah, he'll be fine. He's good. He's a professional. We will leave you to it, friend. All right, so what happens here? This is where we just were, I believe. So what's over here? The same thing, presumably just on
There's no...
the other side. Yes. Okay, so we're going to check these again just to make sure
There's no...
we're not missing anything major. You know, wouldn't be absurd thought or an absurd thought to be like, oh, like... There's one, like, important item that you need in one of these little spots. Okay, whoa, that's Gabe. Took me a second to realize what the heck was going on. Quite a painting up there.
How do you feel?
Like someone's put broken glass in my brain.
Huh.
I thought we'd have you back in Rittersburg by now. The Smiths are waiting for you there.
It's okay. Just stick me in a room somewhere. Are we ready for the test?
I'll check.
Could you see about some heat, Gracie? I'm really freezing in here. Are you cold?
Sure. It's cold. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so we know where the heater is. I don't know how to turn it on at this given point. But...
You do that.
I will say I love playing as Grace. I think this is such a cool change for the second game. Really like it a lot. Okay, another exit that way. I think we came from, I'm assuming, oh no, we must have come from the store. The camera's positioned in a completely different spot.
I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
Yeah, here.
Old playbills and schedules.
Is there anything notable? Okay, here we go.
A seating chart. This might be useful.
Okay, we'll be having that. Thank you. Anything else on here?
Old
Doesn't look like it. What's on the table?
Here's that list I made.
What list? I guess we'll have a look at it in a sec. Binoculars? A little binoc? Okay. It looks like that's everything that's in here at the moment. Can't get dressed at this given point. Grace's to-do list. Okay, so this is our actual, like, the things we need to do here.
I made this list of things to do.
Test chandeliers. Go to, wait. G, I guess. Gabriel to be safe in Rittersburg Night of Opera. Warn HP about possible distraction. Wait till the last minute. Figure out where to, I guess, seat Van Glauer and, hard to read that, leg. Inform Usher of seating plans. Get up secondary spotlight on Van Glauer. Run it myself. Okay, we're gonna have a busy evening. Find way to trap Van Glauer in seat. Set up Magic the Gathering with Leb at theater. Make sure. Yeah, okay. It's a tough one. Tough one. We'll get through it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm sure MTG means Magic the Gathering, so we're going to be doing a little bit of Magic tonight. That's fine. Okay. Very good. Anything else we want to inspect here?
I picked these up so I could see everything tonight, and I don't mean on stage.
Okay. Check the rope.
I took this rope from the pulley backstage. I took this...
Okay, cool. Yeah, do we look at
It
this?
says private.
Right. Anything else we want to review? No, this stuff we already went through. Theater seating chart. Yeah, let's have a look at this really quick.
It's a seating chart for the theater.
Okay. No one could work out what to do, so they added the list. I'm here for it. I'm loving it. I'm loving having some sort of direction. Gabe, I need heat. There's a thing. And then being like, oh, here's another list of things I have. I love it. I'm here for this. A little bit of direction now. Very nice. All right. So it's just hit 3 a.m. here, which is quite late or quite early, depending on how you want to break it down. So I'm gonna make a save here, and this is to-do list. That's what we're gonna call this one, and I'm gonna call it there. We'll pick this up on Tuesday. I'm very excited to do more. I'm like really want to do some more. But this place is massive, and we now have a large to-do list. So I want to start fresh and make sure we have time to be able to go through the whole thing. So that is my play here. I do want to quit. We have a good save going.